अमेजिंग। सो कैसा था सेशन? बहुत ही अनबिलीवेबल सेशन। एरिक वरे सर एंड मेरे प्यारे मेंटोर कैप्टन चरणजीत सर, दिल की गहराइयों से इनके लिए आप क्लैपिंग कर सकते हैं। बैक स्टेज तक आवाज़ आनी चाहिए। मैं खुद को बहुत भाग्यशाली मानता हूं कि इस दुबई में ऐसे वर्ल्ड क्लास लीडर्स को इनवाइट करना और इनसे जो आज हमने लाइफ चेंजिंग ट्रेनिंग ली है। एक बार ज़बरदस्त क्लैपिंग कर दीजिए आप सबकी एक्साइटमेंट। वाओ, इनक्रेडिबल। और अभी जो नेक्स्ट मैं स्पीकर को इनवाइट करने वाला हूं और ये जो पार्ट होने वाला है दैट विल टोटली चेंज योर लाइफ। ओके, आर यू रेडी? कितने लोग एक्साइटेड हैं फ्यूचर प्रेसिडेंट्स टीम बनने के लिए? ऑल द मिल टीम्स। सो दिस सेशन इज वेरी वेरी इनक्रेडिबल जो होने वाला है, और उसके लिए मैं चाहता हूं आप खड़े हो जाइए। आई एम गोइंग टू इनवाइट द गेस्ट स्पीकर एंड यू नो अबाउट हर। आपकी तालियां, राइट, और जोरदार हुटिंग और क्लैपिंग के साथ मैं इनवाइट करूंगा हमारे गेस्ट स्पीकर, चेयरमैन्स क्लब 40K राधिका सिंह।
Incredible speakers you have just listened for 2 hours, and you know, I was listening to them and to all that words of wisdom, and I was thinking that even if you came here completely broken, completely lost, completely without the sense of direction and motivation, what you received throughout this weekend was enough for you to rebuild yourself from scratch. Now I need you to listen to me, sorry. I need you to listen to me. I need the rumor to go down, because you have no idea what we've prepared for you in the last part of the training. Thank you. Now a big round of applause to everybody. Thank you, I have your attention now. Perfect, as I said, I think even if you have been completely lost this last section, and not only, I think through the weekend, whatever I delivered and Juan delivered and the corporate speakers and your leaders was absolutely simply incredible. And as I said, for the last part of the training, we've prepared for you something very interesting, a new format, a new innovation, and I hope you like it. Before going that, I would like to make some notes of the closing. So as I shared with you before, I came here to teach and to share, but I'm leaving here much, much richer, because so many ideas, so many insights, and just listening to Eric and Charanjit, all their wisdom, all their experience from so different angles, it was absolutely incredible. Now, for you, we can listen to thousands of hours of training, but unless we go and we put it into practice and we start applying it, it's just absolutely sterile information. It helps us with nothing. So I want to ask you, who of you has taken some new ideas from this weekend? Okay, now what is very important is what you are going to do with it. And one of the things which is very important, because you are going to have some travel time back, you are in the airplane, most probably you will fly tomorrow, so you have this evening also to wrap your head around. really jot it down. What are you taking from here? And it doesn't need to be 1,000 points. 1 or 2 ideas that you will focus on and will implement is going to be brilliant. If you have 5 points, distribute them for 2 months. If you have 10 points, distribute them for 3 months. Because sometimes we are in the excitement, we are writing so many things down, and then we are completely overwhelmed by it. But you know, just moving 1% better in a month will go a long way in the next year. Just 1% better in a month is going to be 12% better in a year. And you can really have the compound effect of that. I would like you to write your plan in 3 dimensions. Number 1 dimension is the mindset. You had an incredible training just right now. I also shared with you about the mindset 1 today and the other days. What is the new thing you are taking for yourself for the mindset? Is this the attitude? Is this a new goal? Is this a new vision? Is this maybe a skill that you don't have and you want to develop? Whatever it is, I want you to write it down. The second thing is about your body, is about your well-being. What are you taking from this event? What are the changes you are going to be doing in your life so you can better your result with the product, better the use of the product, better your level of energy, and better your overall good shape? Sorry. And another thing, what are you taking for yourself for the business? Tech team, I would like my tea and my warm aloe, please, on stage, if possible. What are you taking for you for the business? What are the ideas you are taking? Are you taking the framework which Juan showed to you today? He showed you 2 beautiful frameworks. Thank you very much. He showed you 2 beautiful frameworks that can help you wrap your head around. Are you taking with yourself some ideas about accountability in your team? Are you taking with yourself some other ideas that today Charanjit and Eric was sharing? What are the things in the business that you can put in your notebook and you can really go and implement? You don't need 1,000 things. 1 thing implemented, what is that thing? What are the results? Remember, you need to have a clear goal. Second is, what are the deadlines for each of it? By which date you want to have this? By which date you want to have that? Some of them may take a year. Some of them may take 2 or 3 months. But think about the deadline. You need a deadline for that. Then the third thing, how are you going to be measuring your progress? How are you going to be measuring? Are you going to have better royalties? Are you going to have better average volume per supervisor? Are you going to take some responsibilities you didn't take before? Are you going to increase your personal production to a certain level? Are you going to chase a number of new supervisors or active supervisors or your top team in your business? How are you going to measure it? And last but not least, accountability. Once you made your plan, and once you have your goal, and once you have the deadline, there is one missing piece that if you don't do it, most probably this is going to be only nice ideas after a training, but never a reality. And that one is accountability. After you wrote everything on the piece of paper and you iterated and you did one draft and second draft and third draft, you take a picture and you send it to your family. You send it to your children and you say that, listen, by the next 2 months, I am taking for myself to exercise twice a week, to take more products, to get better muscle mass, to meditate, to relax, or on contrary, to read every day, some things that I'm taking to do. Then, I have seen that I don't have a big vision enough. So I take upon myself to change my goals, to do this and this and that, to increase by that period of time. And then the same about the business. And you send it to your daughters and to your children. You say, why are you doing this? Because this will help me to be in better shape. It will grow my business by this and this, and will help me have more energy and be be a better example. Send it to your children. Send it to your husband and wife. Then send it to your upline. Send it to your downline. Send it to trusted sidelines. And right there, I want you to keep me accountable about my decisions. And I make a commitment to report every month for the rest of the time, as much as your deadline is, about the progress that is happening on this thing. So I am reporting back to you. What did I take from this weekend? First of all, I am going to go home and review the active supervisors promotion in my group. I just realized through the conversations with Eric and with Juan that after the pandemics, I lost my focus on the supervisors, on the active supervisors focus in my group, because we always had active supervisors focus. We had active supervisors focus for the Stones promotion. We had active supervisors focus because all the time in our organization, we had this 1-year program, and you would be rewarded if you do 3 times a year, 2,500, 3 months in a row, 6 months in a row, 9 months in a row, 12 months in a row. You will have special seating at the event. We will give you gifts. We will recognize. You will have a sticker like 3 by 25, 6 by 25, 9 by 25, 12 by 25 at the events. We always had those, and I just realized that I forgot. I lost the focus for this extremely important thing, to focus people on being active and to produce not less than 2,500. Of course more, but a minimum of 2,500. I am taking this back. After this event, I'm going back and I'm going to work in the next 90 days to create again a whole program, to design with the strategy and planning group the promotions around it, to announce it in the 17th of April when we are having our local LGW. That is my deadline. And what is my goal? My goal is to recreate the active supervisor focus in the promotions in our organization. I have 2,500 people I am reporting to right now. And I don't know, maybe I will report to Saranjit, to somebody from Indian team, how the things are going, because I need to be accountable. So doesn't matter what level you are. Our business is complex. Our business has multiple facets. It's extremely important to understand what you do, to have a clear goal, to have a deadline, to measure yourself. And I want to have an increase of at least of 25% of active supervisors till the end of the year with this promotion. I put it into the universe. I have shared it with 2,500 people. I'm going to jot it down, put it in my S&P group, and I'm going to work on that. So for me, this is extremely powerful. I'm walking away with an idea to put in practice and to better my business. I'm also planning to work out at least 3 times a week lifting weights, plus 2 more times a week to work on my stretching. And I'm doing yoga for the last 2 months, and I have a much better, much straighter spine because I'm doing that, and much better stretch. So I am working on that. That's the priority for me. And my focus for my mind is I always read, I always develop. I'm doing now a spiritual course. So all the time, I'm trying to work in these 3 directions, which is extremely important. So for us to work, for all of us, for this event to work, we need to be attentive, but we need to make sure that we put in practice. And one of the mistakes is this, as I told you, we hear so many ideas that we are completely overwhelmed. This is why this is your homework. And guys, those of you who want, make this plan, put it, send it to me in Instagram. My Instagram is just Rodica Macadrai, and I can keep you accountable for that. And I want to see 2,000 pictures in my Instagram from all of you, because you commit yourself for that. Who is going to do that? Who is going to do that? Okay, you're doing this for yourself, so a big round of applause. Okay, and now I'm ready to present you the next session. And oh my God, we've prepared for you something very, very different. So the name of the section is Rapid Fire Wisdom. And you will see immediately what we are talking about. But for that, I need to invite my friend and incredible comrade for this weekend and the co-speaker of the event. And this is none other than Chairman's Club member 50K, Juan Miguel Mendoza. Members for the closing part. And these are the top guys in your country. So please help me welcome up on stage 40K, 4 diamonds, Shamal Rai. This is Vinita Rai. Where is Vinita? Vinita Rai, to Anita Sundaram, and to Usha Bhatt. They are not here on stage today. Please stand up, ladies, please, okay? A big round of applause, but they are a great support to their husbands, and we would like to recognize them here.
Okay. Okay, while we start here, by the way, while we do this, I would like to, on the name of all of us and everybody in our organizations, I would like to give a big thanks to the staff of Herbalife. They have done an amazing event, so thank you so much back there. Everybody that has been helping, you know, the staff, translators, the backstage is full of people working 24/7, trying to produce an extraordinary event. Thank you. And then for you guys, you know, when I started in Herbalife, for me it was very, you have some fears, you don't know what to do, and it was very powerful to see that we're in a business where people who is already very successful can invest their time and experience into us for us to be very successful. And that's very powerful. Not too many businesses, you will find, Rodica, a group of people who is successful with the same thing that you do that will say, okay, sit there, I'm gonna show you how I did it so you can do it as well. So let's start with our super royalty, big guys panel.
But let me explain you how this is going to happen. Because we said this is rapid fire wisdom, you know, when you are in the business, the market and life is not waiting for you. The market and life wants you to give an immediate response. So we've prepared 5, I think, very important questions to the best of the best in the country. But we are giving them 2 minutes on the clock. So let's see how this is going to happen. 2 minutes on the clock. If you can show us the clock and how is this going to happen. Okay, we're going to give them 2 minutes on the clock, 110 seconds, and the last 10 seconds they are going to see the cue about the time finishing, and we want them to respond in these 2 minutes. And those of them who do it, everybody explodes in applause, okay? Are we ready for that? Okay, I'm feeling like at the show.
It's gonna be a fantastic training in assertive communication, smart brevity.
Smart brevity, exactly. I surely need to learn that. Sometimes I'm using too many words. Okay, so is the clock ready or not? Please, the team, can you show us the clock on the big stage, on the big screen? Let's see if we can do it. If not,
Can we see the clock also?
The
Yes,
clock,
yes, you will have.
please, 2-minute clock. So we
okay.
want to see it, and we want them to see it.
Okay, so can we have it on the big
Okay,
screen?
2.
Can we have it on the big screen, the clock?
Can
If
we have the
not,
clock in the
we will
big screen?
just see it here, and then you will hear the sounds, okay? So let's try the first round. Okay, let's see.
With me?
Yeah, you are the first one.
Okay,
to ask
first
the
one. Okay,
question.
okay. Let's do the first question. Should I do the first one?
But we don't.
No,
we don't see
wait.
the
Put
clock.
it in 2 minutes. Let's do the first question. Okay, let's do the question first, and then while they fix this, the question will be.
Sorry, Juan. So we will ask the question. Each of them will have 2 minutes to respond. The moment one is finishing, the tech team, we need you to be with us in the team. You start the second time, and the second one is going on, okay? And then the third one is going on. I'm very curious to see how this is going to work, okay? Okay, so go. What is the first?
Okay, first question. Coming like this, and this, okay? Okay, what are your key individual learnings, and how are you going to implement this from this event?
Okay, so thanks. I think the biggest learning for me is that even though we've been very successful and never played victim, but sometimes, occasionally, rarely, we go into that survival mindset. But I think this event, I'm back as a conqueror. I've never been more ready. And so the mindset has changed because of this event, but I think the more important part is the action plan. So what I have learned, imbibed from this, is the Mark Hughes action plan when you said 196 first lines. So now we are going to create 196 new consumers, 16 new supervisors, and 9 new leaders. That is what we are planning to do, and we are going in for massive personal action. And I want to confess that 4 Diamond 40K top 3, I have never done a organized 90-day plan. And so this year, I'm going to do 2 90-day action plans, and I think these numbers are just going to follow. And I think the big mindset change here was that in this training, I was not looking at what my team is learning. I was only focused on what I am learning. And I think that is going to make a huge business. I'm very, very excited because a lot of new people are going to come into the business. So these are the action plans that I'm targeting. And I'm very, very excited for the future. As I said, I've never been more ready.
Thank you so much.
So he did it in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Look how much you can say in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Big applause, please.
Can I sit here?
Okay, if you want to see that.
Yeah. I didn't know how was the order now. Now that I know, I want to sit
No problem. I will tell you. You want to speak last?
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
So we are negotiating.
I will do it right now. Actually,
Just a second.
can I go? Already question is out. Question out.
So we do the second countdown, please. The second countdown, guys. They're going to work it out. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
2 minutes. Okay. Ravi, go.
what I learned from the training program, it is really, for me, it's an eye-opener. I am with Herbalife for last 26 years. First of all, this is a mega event. The event happened, there is a crisis. In the crisis, how the leadership has to respond. Leon Weisbein is the guest speaker. All of a sudden, these two people, Rodica and then Von Miegel, in the crisis, they came forward in a short period of time, and then they helped us. Give them a very big hand. And then 61 years experience put together, both of them. I saw how this mind is working. First time in my Herbalife career, the 15K case training program happened. I'm sorry to say the people that missed the training program, it is a mind-blowing training program. Lot of questions, personally I asked also, Von Miegel. He is spending lot of time with the corporate, so many committee calls and everything. How he is doing, coping up with all these things, how he is doing. He answered, just do it. That is the best answer I got. And then after that also in the training program, you learned, I learned, and then Prasad Bhatt, he is going to explain so many things. He learned a lot. But what I learned, fifth time I'm listening Von Miegel's story. And then this time, I got lot of new things happened in my mind. Chemistry, because my first time I saw his story, Actival team, Get team in between. Right now, I am number 2 royalty earner. Thank you very much, Von Miegel. And then I learned a lot from him. Main thing is his energy and attitude. Today, your mindset, that is a brain surgery. Fantastic. And then luckily, I did 90 days plan, and then now I am attending this training program. I am going to continue the 90 days plan. I am telling you, this is the major thing is happening. Thank you very much.
Yay! 2 minutes! Bravo! Great.
You are
Prasad.
number 1. Go.
This is called
Okay.
Wisdom under fire.
First of all, I came very prepared, okay? Since yesterday I've been preparing, and once I came, so I brought my book and mobile with everything. If you saw, then you gave me these questions. I said, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then what, so as soon as I came, oh sorry, I mentioned that SHIT. Okay, sorry. Because that's what happened. And then I called my wife and gave everything back to her because nothing that I prepared all yesterday evening onwards, nothing is there. I mean, it is all different. Already 30 seconds gone. So
1 minute gone.
okay, no. Okay, what I learned, you said, what are your key individual learnings and how are you going to implement? Since I was already doing well, we all did well in 2025, so a lot of things I had already thought of. But then when you showed the video of the Founder Circle and Chairman's Club yesterday, yeah, that's when suddenly goals changed. And I wanted to have the Founder Circle vacation experience because I think, I don't know, after the Chairman's Club go, then the Founder Circle stay for a couple of days more.
Yeah.
And I'm already 66 years of age.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of
So
time. Yeah.
forget that, but I don't have too much of time, right?
There is a-
And I want to experience that before I become 70. So I thought by 2029, I will have the Founder Circle experience with my family.
Wow.
With my
Wow,
family.
this is big.
And my son is qualified, and yesterday, as soon as you showed the video, he texted me and said, Papa, STCC vacation, I want to be there with our family. He told that, he's somewhere here. Okay, gone case. And so I decided, and I've only done 290 days plan 2007. I want to do it immediately now.
Great. Applause. Big head. Perfect. Guys, what a decision. Wow. Really, really powerful. What a decision. This is a mind-bending experience. Big applause to all of them. Great answers. Okay, question number 2. How important, because we have been talking about this throughout the event, but how important are promotions and campaigns in your business, and what key promotion and event have boosted your business in 2025?
I go.
You go first, yeah.
So events and promotions have always been very, very important. And what Vinita and I have always done is that we have tried never to be distracted by the money that we are getting in Herbalife. So as a GET team, we used to spend about 80% of whatever we made back into the business. As a millionaire team, we were spending more than 50% back into the business. And even today, as 40K President's team, we spend about 20% of our check back into the business every month as events, campaigns, and promotions. So we have weekly body transformation and weight loss challenges for our consumers. We have monthly lifestyle days where we get all the consumers to share their results. We recognize ambassadors, which is people who have helped 2 or 5 or 7 or 10 or 20 families in the previous month. We also organize annual associate trainings twice a year, so it's semi-annual and not annual. So these are the events. We also have continuous promotions. So we basically do 2 types of promotions. One is promotions that are based on the number of consumers that an associate is getting into the business. And we also do small incremental volume point promotions because our eye is always on the sustainability. So we do not give big promotions that can tempt people to do, as one Miguel was saying yesterday, whatever it takes. So we don't have big promotions, but we have small promotions all through the year. And then we make use of the corporate events and the corporate promotions, and we're very high on the corporate vacations. So our corporate gives vacations every year, and me and Vinita, we always qualify for the highest level to set an example. So this year also we have qualified level 4, which is the highest possible level. So we are an example of personal production for our organization. And so
Perfect. The time is up. Big round of applause, please, to him.
Personally, in my business in 2025, I'm strongly believing in discipline plus systematic training program. I have a regular day-to-day, weekly, monthly training program, education. I'm strongly believing in education. If you are giving education to somebody, he will flourish in his life. So that is my one standard philosophy. And then second is, my promotion to my organization is marketing plan of Herbalife. That is the only promotion. Remaining things, companies events. What are the company events? Extravaganza, leadership development training program, future president team retreat, non-tap team vacation for the people. These are the main things I am focusing. Again and again, I am not promoting month-end business. I am not promoting you have to qualify, otherwise you will die. Nothing. My whole business is happening by default. That is the reason why I myself and my organization people, they are really, really, really very, very happy. No pressure, no push, no marketing plan. Next year, you have to move like this. This time also, the 15K training, the case training program, what I found, in my region, next time I have to bring more people to this K training program. Pin with business. That is the respectable pin. I am planning that way. I am under, actually, my grandfather once told, if brinjal, it will become, grown brinjal will come to market by default. Like that, we are doing the basics again and again and again and again, focusing on the events and promotions of the company. That is more than enough. Marketing plan is the best one. Thank you very much.
Big round of applause. Under 10 minutes. Great job, Ravi. Please, Prasad.
Okay. We are mainly for, I understand if the customer stays, the distributor stays, and if the distributor stays, the supervisor stays, the business stays, right? And it will also grow. So what we mainly do is for the customers to stay. We have recognition every month. We have something like STS, but we call it a lifestyle day where there are no income stories. It's only for all, so all nearby clubs, a lot of them. And in an event of 3 hours, we have around 800 people. Such 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 events, we have it in the same hall in 2 days' time, 2.5 days' time. So here, all of us follow this, that we have milestone recognition. They get trophy. For every 5 kilo loss, they get a trophy. So the 5 10, 15 kilo, 20 kilo, 25 kilo, 30, 40, whatever. All these recognitions happen. So people want to qualify. The next time they want to get the next trophy. So this is something for all customers and distributors, everybody, right? So then the other thing is that we also do the weight loss challenge. But this is a 5-week challenge. So after at the end of which we have night of recognition where the winners walk on the red carpet and they sit in round tables like the present team special with black cloth. So people want to win the competition also. So this is for, so we have, I think, probably the best figured organization in the country. Probably, I don't know. But it's like that. And these people become ambassadors for the product results, right? So we get their families. And when this prize distribution is happening, their family members are invited. They should be sitting there. The other thing is for business. In the same lifestyle day, like success training seminar I told you, we are now promoting event 10, which means anybody buys a 10 ticket, they will get a special seating on that table. So we promote that. So.
Thank you.
Big round of applause for Prasad also. I just want to make a short conclusion.
Sorry.
We see 3 different leaders that have 3 different approaches in the business. But what we see is common. They understand that promotions and events are extremely important. Not only that, they have a clear vision, they have a plan, the group is organized, although somebody is doing this type, somebody is doing the other type, somebody is doing the third type. What is the lesson for all of us? We don't need to expect somebody to come and to do it for us. Promotions and events are important. Copy what your sponsors do or create your own, but use this as a serious tool for your business. Thank you very much, guys.
Guys, you have done great. By the way,
How are they doing? 2 minutes. How much wisdom and information in under 2 minutes. Incredible.
absolutely. And they all 3, you put back into your business. You put the money back into your business, you put the time back into your business, you put the energy back into the business, and the more you put into your business, the business will put
Yeah,
more back
it's
to
easy to say, oh, they're just lucky.
Yeah.
They are top 3. Are they just lucky? They're long enough in the business.
They're just good looking. None of that working.
Yeah,
They're
they're good.
working hard and-
No, you can see the secrets behind these guys are really working it seriously.
All right. After this event, have you identified the gaps? What will be your strategy for 2026?
Okay, so it's obviously I talked about my mindset. So I think at some point after a lot of success, it became more about goals than the purpose. And this event has helped me in rediscovering my purpose, you know. We are here to change people's lives, and whatever happens to us is just a consequence of what we do. And so if we have this purpose clearly in our mind, the goals will happen on their own. On a practical level, you know, I learned a lot from Rodika's training. We really don't know what our supervisors are doing. So I think what we are going to do in 2026 is to create accountability first for ourselves, between husband and wife, and then for our entire organization, where we are going to build systems where we know what our supervisors are doing, and in a manner that they find interesting and exciting, because it's important to emotionally involve them in the process rather than becoming a teacher who's setting the rules.
Yep.
So I think what we are going to do is to have a new accountability structure wherein people of their own free will are willing to share what they are doing, how they are feeling, what they want to do organically to their seniors. And so we get all that, and then as a group, we just go for everybody's success. I think is one big change that I'm thinking. The second thing that I'm thinking is about sharing this mission and the vision of Mark Hughes more and more with our organization. I think somewhere we stopped doing that for a while, you know. We stopped sharing the Mark Hughes story and the old Herbalife culture, you know. We used to say that our blood is green.
Yeah.
I think that sharing really has, it's not stopped, but it's not as much as it should be. And looking at you guys, 30 years in the business, and your blood is green, you know. And now I want a drop of your blood into mine, and then I want to give it to my entire organization.
Thank you very much. Under 2 minutes, bravo. Ravi.
Okay. The gaps, you know what I thought? There is no gap. I thought like that before the training program. After that, if the 3 days training program, there is a lot of gap. I am seeing it is an opportunity. Like this Mendoza and then Rodica, what I found, they are back to back, they are working for their country, their organization, and then for Herbalife also. They are the board of directors. So after that, I called corporate and then I told to Gopa, in all the committee, you add my name. Before that, what I thought, actually I don't have time, it is a big responsibility. I neglected the responsibility. Taking responsibility, I neglected that. It is too much for me. Right now, after the Mendoza's answer and Rodica answer, what I found, this is the time, what I got, everything from Herbalife opportunity. I had to give it back. So investing more time into the business, it is the most important thing. If Herbalife is not good, Herbalife is not there, I am not here. So I have to invest a lot of time to Herbalife. And then second thing, personally, I have to invest more time on developing the new people. Because I found two things, two corrections immediately I have to do. One is I have to pending work. After this 3 days training program, Eric and these two people, there is lot of pending work is there. So I have to complete the pending work is an opportunity for me. And then meantime, I have to correct myself. Correcting myself means I have to work closely with my downline organization. I have to teach them properly, tell, show, try, do. I have to do it perfectly. Sometimes, we are missing. Without teaching, how the people will do. So this is actually for me, after this training program, I am starting as a new distributor. Thank you very much for the event and then guest speakers. Thank you very much.
Wow, great answer. Please, Prasad.
I'm probably, I knew this anyway, so it was not a gap that I found now. This gap is that I know I'm probably the most disorganized president team in
Entire world.
Entire world, you can say, yeah, most disorganized. I absolutely have no clue of what's happening, kind of. But, so if with that kind, if I can be like this, then I want to get organized. Oh, so that's one. And I'm in all the committees, by the way. All committees. Yeah, I enjoy being in the committee and I talk. But, okay, the gap that I found very important. I also have, now when Eric was speaking with Charanjit, somebody asked some question and he said, for some reason, that answer was quality of presenters. Quality presenters. To develop quality presenters, he was mentioning. And I know my organization, we have a lot of quality presenters in the group. But the gap is that in my first line, I don't have much.
Wow.
So this I wrote. It's very important. So next 90 days, I'm going to develop, everybody will be a quality presenter in my, and they all attend my nutrition club. I have a virtual club which starts at 7 o'clock and I'm there every single day in the virtual club till around 8:30, 8:45 in the morning. And after that, we go to the physical club, which is nearby, right? And I'm there till around 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, whatever. So I attend every day both these clubs. And now I'm going to be giving opportunity for my first line to come sit, start talking.
Wow.
I'm going to do this.
Wow, this is so powerful.
And next, second 90 day, 2 continuous days afterwards, they all are going to be opening their own nutrition clubs. I will have
Time has
20
stopped.
nutrition first line.
Stop. Big round of applause to everybody. Great. Guys, look at this authenticity. Look at strong, powerful leaders who can pretend everything is working. They have figured it out, but how closely they are looking for gaps. Not only looking for them, recognizing them, and already drafting a plan to change. They have been sharing now very openly. They have been making themselves accountable to their organizations and to everybody, and they already have those points I was talking about a little bit earlier to go and better their business. It's extremely inspirational. Guys, I'm taking this Wisdom Under Fire back to Europe, back to my country. I think that it's the best session ever. Again, a big round of applause for our speakers. So is it my round? Yep.
Yeah.
After this training, how would you implement strategies to keep distributors motivated and active, ensuring productivity and retention? What are your ideas after this event?
Yeah, okay. So I think, just to give you a background, I started in 2013. After 5 years, I was a millionaire team with 1,600 royalties, then started consumer-based business, and in 3 years qualified 30K from 1,600 royalties, and then qualified 4 diamond, 40K. All that happened because it happened so organically that we never got into this habit of consciously building royalties. And I think that is the case with most of the people here, that everything happened so fast and so organically that we never consciously try to take people from one level to the another level. And somewhere I feel I've become a victim of my own success, in the sense that today I'm not in touch with anybody who's not being directly monitored by me. So maybe I'm outside the training system having maybe one conversation a day with somebody, not more than that. So the level of communication that I have with my organization is almost non-existent because the system is working so well, because the business flow is working so well, because there is no conscious effort to build royalties. But now I'm going to change this. I'm going to get actively involved with my people, talk to them, find out what they are doing, as you were saying. Build systems, because I think this is one challenge that I'm facing, is that it's not that I have denied access to myself. It's just that everything is there in the training system. There is no need for anybody to talk to me. But I believe somewhere my direct influence in the organization is going to work wonders, because I'm going to show them the Mark Hughes numbers by doing it. 196, 16, and 9. So I think this personal touch is something that I'm planning to get back into the organization. And 2, we have never done any leadership events in our organization. Everybody is getting the same training. I think that needs to change, I'm convinced, after this event. So these are the 2 things: more personal communication and more leadership trainings.
Wow, great, great, incredible.
Yeah, increasing the productivity and then retention, this is the most important thing. 2 eyes for the business. For that, I'm strongly believing in consumption model. More productivity, more retention, it will happen. My whole organization is doing like that only consumption. Every whole business is nutrition club, only consumption, no direct recruitment in my organization. We are not promoting that one. And then what I found the best opportunity after the 3 days, how to increase still further productivity, and then more. If it is retention and productivity is more, means it is profitability. If there is a profitability, we can retain the people, the business is sustainable, and then it will grow step by step. What I am seeing, the pending opportunity, and then I have to correct that one, train the trainer. I have to train my people to train their people how to train. That is the gap, missing puzzle. So I have to fit that one. I have to invest more time on day-to-day basis with the leadership, the presenters, the people they have the organization. I have to work with them, and then I have to teach how to build their business to increase their profitability, retention, and then productivity. Productivity, retention is not there. Again and again, it is like we are filling the water in the tank, it is a leakage is there. So we will continue to do that one. But according to me, this is the very simple thing I have to do. For that, I have to invest more time with my organization. That is the only way.
Wow, perfect. Prasad.
Every distributor has to be profitable. All this while I didn't care. I didn't care much. And now as soon as I go back, I'll focus on my first lines. Because I know only my first lines will listen to me, and I never poke my nose into my second line. I don't talk to them, right? It's always my first line. And my first lines will have to talk to their first lines. They should not be speaking to their second lines. That's a rule in the organization,
Okay.
right? No interference. But if the second line, third line comes and talks, that's okay, no problem. But I will not call. It's like that. But this time onwards, no. My first lines, I will ensure that they're profitable, right? And for which you said two things, right? One is that after 3 months, success celebration party, something you go to their house or you call them to the club or you do
grand
one
opening
thing.
party, yeah.
And yeah, what is that?
Grand opening party or success
Yeah,
celebration?
so grand opening party. I want to do this too in every of my first lines place and teach them how to do it with their first lines. This I'm going to be doing immediately. And that's decided. And I want to recognize Club 50. This, I will start again. My club is already, it's huge, but this is going to be starting. And I know every 50 customers, all customers are not going to become distributor. We also don't want every customer to become a distributor. It'll be very foolish to think like that. But imagine a distributor taking care of 50 customers, preferred supervisor, stone, gain, everything. This year, I will also be a 20 stone. I'm only a 10 now.
Great. Big round of applause for the guys. Listen, these guys are walking away here with a pocket full of ideas. But do you see, this is not only ideas, this is already strategy. So I think this session is actually showing you how the mind of a true leader is working. When we look at the success of the most successful people and the results of the most successful people in our business, we will always find this. There is a strategy behind, and there is an endless vision to make the things better. I'm so inspired, guys. I cannot even tell you.
Yeah, I'm looking at you guys, listening to your answers, and I'm thinking.
Sorry, I was not looking at you when I was answering. I was looking at Radhika because she asked the question. I'm sorry.
She's much more beautiful.
No. Okay.
But I look at you guys, and I'm thinking, it will be great for Herbalife to have you soon. You know, I know that you have 3-4 diamonds. To have you soon joining the Chairman's Club. It will be fantastic.
Thank you.
We're coming.
It will be great for Herbalife India. It will be great for your organizations, and it will be great for you guys to be able to achieve that level. We're going to be waiting for you, cheering for you, and receiving you in the Chairman's Club pretty soon. Last question. This one will be a little bit different. We're going to make a question now because we've been holding the horses. We're going to give you 4 minutes each. You can talk and talk.
Finally.
Express yourself.
Celebration!
For the last, your 100% more time. Okay, last question for you guys. What is your vision about India for the next 5 years? What is the number for India? What would be your royalties? How many press team in your downline? So on and so on.
Shall I
And so
answer
on and
first?
so on, yeah.
Okay. No, sorry, will not.
4 minutes, let's go.
Okay. So, wow, vision for India, right? So, I think India as a nation is very, very hungry for success right now. In every field. You know, we are a group of 1 billion people that really wants to make a difference into the way we live, into the way our country functions, and in the way that the world sees us. We're really hungry. We're possibly the most hardworking people on the entire planet. I mean, for us, there are no hours. Whether in Herbalife or outside Herbalife, there are no hours for us. We are not limited by 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours. And obviously, the 2 things that trigger Herbalife in any country are there in India. One is obesity and lack of good nutrition, and the second is lack of opportunities. So when I see hardworking people, I see health situations, and I see lack of opportunities, that's like big success for Herbalife in the future. I think what is going to happen, not just in the next 5 years, but every 5 years, the bare minimum baseline that India is going to do is to double its business. Which basically means 5 years from now, we will be doing at least 3 billion. 10 years from now, we'll be doing at least 6 billion. 15 years from now, we'll be doing at least 12 billion. That is a given. Now, what this group can achieve over that is up to us. And what this means is, in the next 5 years, we will reach 700 president's teams. How many of you are ready to be president's team? You think 700 will happen? 700 will happen. In 10 years, we'll have 1,400 president's teams. In 15 years, we'll have close to 3,000 president's teams. That is given. So in the next 10 years, everybody who's here is going to be a president's team. Because we are hungry and we are willing to work 25 hours a day. We are not bothered, right? We are willing to work 25 hours a day. Right? And actually 50 hours because husband and wife both are working. As far as personally, today I've rediscovered myself, and I'm ready to conquer. So I think the bare minimum that's going to happen for me in my business in the next 5 years is obviously 20 stone active supervisor. That's going to happen for sure. Millionaire team business is going to happen in the first line. At least 80,000 volume points in the first line. I'm not too far away from that, but definitely 80,000 volume points in the first line. Minimum that's going to happen as far as first line president's teams are concerned is 8. So we will be 8 diamond for sure in the next 5 years. All our president's teams till now are all first lines. And we already know who the next 7 are going to be. And all of them are also going to be our first lines. As of now, that is how it looks like. But then you never know. So I think the minimum that is going to happen is 8 diamonds, and the minimum royalty that is going to happen is 80,000. But I'm also very interested in what we deliver to Herbalife as an organization. So currently we are at 2.6 million volume points a month. And this is basically what has happened in the last 8 years. So this is from 30,000 volume points as an organization, we've gone to 2.6 million in 8 years. I think the next 5 years, we are looking at a minimum of 10 million volume points a month from the organization.
Wow.
And then we are going to double it every 5 years. So maybe 10 years from now, 20 million. That I think is what is going to happen. And I see that happening because there are people in this room, not just in our organization, but in every organization who are very, very excited. And together, all of us, as Jim Rohn said, need each one of us, right? And together we are going to make it happen for
Time's
everybody.
Up. Time's up. Big round of applause. What a mind-blowing vision. Ravi.
Next 5 years, sure shot 5 billion, with or without anybody. That is my strong belief. And then about my organization, already my royalty is very strong. Without, I am not disturbing anything, minimum 100K. Is my business. And then 150 president team members under me. For everything, thank you once again, Van Meagle. Because, you are the one of the key person why I am sitting here. Thank you very much. Okay. Right now, actually right now we are talking about India and then I am talking about myself. What about you? That is the most important thing. I am with the Herbalife for the last 26 years. Those times, we have business in India. How much opportunity, how much potential right now we have. You have to understand this one. That time, business is only in Bangalore, Chennai, and then Mumbai, and then little bit in Delhi and little bit in Calcutta. Totally 5 cities. Now, our Herbalife business, 2,500 people, we are sitting here, 4,000 royalty and above, nook and corner of India, Herbalife opportunity reached. Right now, our job is to expanding this opportunity. Still I remember, the future president team retreat in 2009, only 3-4 people we attended. Same program. With that, 3-4 people, they worked. After that, the business expanded. Right now, those days, we will promote the people that if you become a president team, there is no need to wait for the toilets. But today I saw, president team members are waiting.
I saw one president team came running back. He said no toilet. Full queue.
Toilet is there.
Queue came back.
So right now, actually we got a more opportunity right now. You have to understand your potential. I'm suggesting you, when those days in 2008, president team with no pin, I attended the training program. That time also I am very happy. Somebody told, Eric told, the successful people, they are not satisfied. They are further, they are searching something. I'm always happy. And then what I did, I am not satisfied. I'm again and again, I am working, and I'm searching. I want to move up. Right now, your opportunity is very big. Right now, Herbalife is already doing more than 1 billion volume point. We are the number one. We are number one throughout the world. And then the Rob Levy explained about the opportunity of the premium company is they are going to associate with Herbalife. Now it is very easy to do Herbalife. With this condition, I'm really proud, Today morning from the stage I told that don't do mess in the lunch area. I'm really happy, guys. You are great. Today the lunch happened very disciplined. Give yourself a big hand. So sometimes, somebody has to tell something. Right now I'm telling you, it is not about your organization, not about your family. It is your future. It is future of many people. Somebody told, when you are giving invitation to somebody, we are picking the people from the poverty to good life. Thank you very much. Finish.
Great round of applause for Ravi and Prasad.
100K?
100K.
100K. That's there.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah?
Non-negotiable.
No,
Okay.
there's no negotiation. Because Herbalife is, it is compounding. It starts small, but then it is different business. It is not real estate business. It is different. So it compounds. And so at 40K now, and obviously definitely not at 40, sitting at 40, right? It is moving ahead. So it's going to be 100K, and it will be before the 5 years. So I have already fixed that by another 4 years, it should be that, right? And 12 lines of present teams, and all first line.
All first line.
All first line. And I can't prevent whoever is happening in the second and third, but my first lines will become, right? And no problem. By the way, I drank yours.
You can take mine too.
No, I finished. That's
Then,
okay. No. My time is going. So, India, okay. I don't know about other organizations, but at least in my organization, I'm not a medical fellow, I am a commerce graduate, and still, 66 years I did not waste. I've seen what happens, how people are misled for somebody's profit. And now at this level, we're not behind the money, but then I know we've got magic in our hand, the products. So I know I can prevent people from going to the hospital if they were to be on shake, meal, shake, because I have been on shake, meal, shake for 26 years now, right? My mom is 86 and she's also on shake, meal, shake. So perfect. Absolutely no illness, no sickness, no everything perfectly all right, right? If I can and my family can, then that means everybody can with the products. So this is something that before they get misled, I want to catch them and lead them properly, right? So this is my responsibility, I feel. And when the families thank me, I really feel good. And going by Mongolia, I don't know. I think there is more desert than livable areas. Probably this is what I've seen in the map, that Mongolia is a lot. But if the per capita consumption is 20 there, and if it is at 1.1 now here, I think in a year, if we were to look, to have 6 customers, can't we have 12 customers in a year? All of us and all of our distributors. 12 customers, 12 consumers under us. And if that happens, if 6 happen, it is going to be 9 billion. Correct? As per Rob, it is 9 billion. We will equal Mexico per capita.
Yep.
At 1.1, we are at 1.4, 1.5. So it's going to be 9 billion with Mexico. So with Mongolia's figure, this is going, and it is, I'm talking this year, can't we have 12 each? And the next year we will have 12 each, so which will be 24. We already have some. We have one, let us say.
At least, yeah.
So it is going to be 25. So I don't know what the figure will be. It will be what? 20 billion. And I think this is going to happen next year in 2027. If we were to do this, take it up as a responsibility, I think 20 billion by end of 2027 is, no, it's possible. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to be talking this to my organization. My organization will do this. I will ensure this will happen from my organization. My organization will lead India.
India will do, not organization. Every
No, I
organization
said
will do.
my organization will do. And then I will show it that it's possible and India will do. India has to do.
India will do.
Guys,
That's it.
the most important thing for a leader is vision. And what a vision these guys cast on you. So I just wanted to say, incredible, guys. Everyone stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. These guys deserve a huge round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Nice photo.
Ah, yes. Adul.